Hello Sagittarius, welcome to Bow and Arrow Tarot. Today we're going to get into your love reading for the next 7 days. Take a look at a connection that you have with someone, that there is love between you, wherever that love may be, whether it's new love, it's reconciled love, or maybe it's in challenge. Whatever the case is, we're going to take a look at it. So let's start off with your animal spirits, Sagittarius. I'm a Sagittarius myself, so my regular watchers know I love reading for you guys. Lion and the spider. Well, the lion is fire and the spider is earth. Animal spirits. The lion is all about regality, nobility. Sometimes the lion energy comes across as a little bit haughty or it's a little bit snobby. But the truth of the matter is that the lion is so engaged in ensuring that whatever it does is to better itself, to master itself, to be in control of its life and its vision. That lion energy doesn't have any room for anything else in it. And so sometimes this can come across as a bit aloof or snobby, but the truth of the matter is that the lion is just so focused on his own self-mastery. It's a very strong, beautiful, proud, noble animal spirit, and it's definitely coming out in a fiery way over this next 7-day period. The spider is the animal spirit for Dharma and really conducting your day-to-day life in accordance with your faith and your belief and what you hold to be true, and making sure that all of the moves that you make and the decisions that you make stay in line with that, stay in line with your own, I want to say, compass. And by doing so, the spider tends to weave this web of strong, stable support, emotional support, physical support, because there's a consistency there. The spider is about living life, its life consistent with its belief and its moral system, moral compass, and we call that Dharma. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get into your reading, Sagittarius. Those are really beautiful animal spirits to have. All animal spirits are beautiful, but these are nice, strong, positive animal spirits that generally will come in a very healthy way. All right, so let's take a look at whatever is going on between you and this person in your life over the next 7-day period, Sagittarius. Show me, Sagittarius, over the next 7 days. Starting today is Tuesday, November 9th. Show me the next 7 days for my Sagittarius. We'll get some clarifying cards. And if there's challenge here, I'll go ahead and do a challenge reading. All right, guys. You come in as 4 of Wands. You see your person as the Hermit. You desire 2 of Pentacles. And what comes next is Judgment. Wow. Your person comes in as Ace of Pentacles. You're coming in, they see you as the Hierophant. Interesting. They desire the Empress. And what comes next for them is Justice. Show me at the bottom of the deck, 7 of Cups. Well, 7 of Cups is kind of a little bit pie in the sky thinking. It can sometimes mean you're being a little unrealistic with your expectations, so be careful. Okay, so it's a card of warning that not all that glitters is gold, and not all, the situation is not necessarily going to give you what you expect. Excuse me. Sagittarius. Right away we see there is some interesting energy here. We have the Hermit, the Hierophant. Let's start off. Justice, Temperance. A lot of major arcana. You, Sagittarius, come in with 4 of Wands, your person, Ace of Pentacles. So you are really 4 of Wands energy. That's the 1111 soulmate card. So you are feeling loved up. You're feeling like you've met your match. You're feeling like you've met your perfect soulmate over this next 7-day period. There's a strong desire to lock this down. Usually this can be a new relationship. 4 of Wands is Venus and Aries energy. So a lot of times it's the beginning of a soulmate connection. that's coming in, and you're starting to feel that your person is coming in. Ace of Pentacles. There's great opportunity happening in your person's life right now. They have the world in their hands. They're making money. There's a great money opportunity that's coming their way, a great opportunity for stability. It's a golden opportunity. Ace of Pentacles. It's what you make of your opportunities, but your person is right now, this next 7-day period is like gold for them. All right. And at the same time, you are feeling this love energy, that this like, oh, I've met like my perfect person. So how do you guys see each other though? You're seeing them as the Hermit and they see you as the Hierophant. You're seeing them as being quite alone, right? They may have been very solitary. They may have been on their own. They're very much following their own sort of path right now. Hermit energy is like that. It's when we talk about this in a love reading, Sagittarius, to see them as the Hermit, you're seeing them as someone who's quite reserved, quite pulled back. Certainly someone who's been walking a path on their own for quite some time, right? They see you as the Hierophant. So it can be also, let me just get back to Hermit. It could be that just over this next 7-day period, they're pulled back. They're feeling like they're not giving you as much energy. Okay, they may be feeling more within their shell. So it doesn't have to so much be that they've been living like this for a long time, but certainly over the next 7-day period, you're seeing them really withdraw and really sort of walk alone, right? They may simply be not putting out as much energy. It may have something to do with this Ace of Pentacles and them very, very much concentrating on this new opportunity that's coming in. Now, they see you as a Hierophant. They see you as someone who is, I want to say, quite committed, but also quite used to a certain, I want to say, way of conducting yourself, right? A certain kind of, you may be coming across to them a little bit sort of, I want to say, traditional, right? A little orthodox, a little kind of like, this is the way things need to be, right? The Hierophant does represent sort of doctrine and represents teaching and represents what is generally believed or generally held, you know, amongst a group of people to be the right belief, the right way, the right, you know, the teaching. What we agree upon as a society. The Hierophant can represent our cultural beliefs, our religious beliefs, and what we see as the right way to go about living. And so a lot of it has to, her Hierophant can be associated with Dharma. You may be coming across, they're certainly seeing you as this, and it could be that you're, in their eyes, you're quite a traditional person, Sagittarius. You may be the type of Sagittarius that believes in, like, you know, settling down, getting married, all of that, right? Or having things a certain way. Now, what do you guys desire? You're desiring Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles is a lot of chaotic energy and it's juggling a lot. And having it in a position of desire in a love reading, Sagittarius, just indicates to me, it makes me feel like you're going through a lot of juggling in the area of love. And you're very, very much wanting to sort of be done with that. There's a lot of anxiety that's associated with this card. And nobody wants that. So there's, to me, it's very, I feel like, although you're coming in with this Four of Wands, there, as usual, Sagittarius, you're always torn between different situations, different lovers. It can be like that for you in a lot of ways because you generally are open, right? I want to say to multiple situations or multiple differences in situations. I'm sorry for any background noise. There's like a hell of a lot of construction going on around my house. I live in Philadelphia, so it's like all noise all the time. So, but that Two of Pentacles is letting you know that you're wanting some calm to the chaos. You're wanting definitely there to be less juggling and less kind of up in the air right now, which is taking a lot of your energy. It can be also that you're going back and forth with this individual, right? It may be that sometimes they're there, sometimes they're not. In this next 7-day period, they're Hermit energy. So again, you're kind of back to feeling like you're having to juggle a lot of different scenarios, a lot of different situations, and you just don't want that so much, right? Empress energy comes in for your person. They desire sort of nurturing and beauty, and they want to be able to sort of, I want to say in this scenario, it could very well be that they want to sort of be treated a certain way. They want to be sort of Because Empress is about luxuriating, right? And being beautiful and taking time for yourself and nurturing yourself. And I think that it could be that in this situation, they may be one pulling away from you a little bit, or they may be going into their hermit as you see them, because they're wanting to take some me time, right? They're wanting to take some self sort of care time, okay? Now, these energies, this reading, of course, can be vice versa, Sagittarius, but it just feels to me like you're dealing with somebody who's pulling away a little bit because they're just wanting a bit more time on their own to get themselves where they want to get themselves. They have this really beautiful opportunity. It could be that there's been some period of not having a lot of money, and now they're coming into this great opportunity. They're really trying to make the most out of it. That's what I see with this sort of triangle of cards here that's representing them. Lion energy. It could be that they're the ones coming in with that lion energy, whereas you're kind of coming in with much more spider energy, as much as you're wanting to do things a certain way. They, right now, just have eyes very much, I feel like, for their own sort of betterment. It doesn't necessarily mean anything about the relationship going where you want it to go. Seven of Cups is there to remind you that you may have some unexpected, unrealistic expectations over this next period because they are acting the way they're acting, and don't take it personal, right? So that's how it's feeling to me. Not to take it personal. This is very much about them bettering themselves with, irregardless of the relationship with you. What needs to come next? Well, judgment for you and justice. For you, it's understanding. Judgment reminds us to understand we've all been in this situation. So for you, Sagittarius coming in is understanding that, judgment reminds us that we all have flaws. We all, at some point, we start to go through certain experiences that remind us that, wow, I really judged this person quite harshly because I didn't really know what they were going through. Now I understand because I've gone through it. And so judgment is kind of like, I want to say, like, where we all kind of are laid bare and we realize that we're all in the same boat. And so there's an understanding that needs to come in. For them, justice, they want to have balance. You may be dealing with a Libra. Justice is the card for Libra in the tarot. You may be dealing with somebody who has a lot of Libra energy, because justice coming in reminds us that they are wanting very much to sort of consider and have time to consider everything. They may be dealing with some actual legal situations or personal situations that need attention, that require mediation or an agreement. But in any case, right now, there's a lot of, they want balance, they crave balance, and they want to be able to sort of weigh everything that goes on in their lives, and certainly in this relationship, on its own, sort of, is this the right way? Is this not the right way? They're needing the time to sort of take care of things and get everything where it needs to be. Everything balanced. Balance is justice as well. That's why it's called the card for justice, because when things are unbalanced or an imbalance, righting them, making it balanced and fair is bringing justice to an unjust situation. So it can be that they're just very much caught up in that. And there may be a little bit of an imbalance that has occurred in this relationship that they're wanting to address. And this is coming in for them. Show me what's going on. I'm going to get some clarity. We'll pull 3 cards, Sagittarius, and get some clarity, and then we'll call this a reading. Show me what's going on in this reading. A little deeper. Certainly that here, the Hermit and the Empress, we want to know what's going on there. Show me. Let's get some clarity on the Hermit. Show me clarity on the Hermit. Cards are jumpy. Show me clarity on that Hermit. Why are you seeing them as a Hermit? Six of Swords here. They're pulling away. They're wanting to be a little bit more calm. There maybe have been a period of strife recently. So they're pulling away, Sagittarius. They want to be calmer. They want to be able to calm their thoughts. They want to be able to think clear. They certainly don't want to fight. 6 is the number for harmony. And so they're just not willing to fight or bicker or argue. It may be that you guys may have been a little bit at loggerheads about certain issues, but right now they just don't have the energy to deal with that, so they're kind of moving away. It could be that they are having to travel or move for this opportunity, in which case they will be doing it on their own, whether that's temporary or permanent. Show me the Empress. Ace of Wands. Right. So Empress is all about Ace of Wands. There's a new passion in their life, and it's making them feel like they want to be ready for it. Okay, so that Ace of Wands is letting you know there's a strong new fiery passion coming into their life. Another Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Wands. Opportunity is coming in for your person, and they are really wanting to take their time, I'm going to say, to, you know, pour some energy and nurturing into themselves. They may be starting to spruce themselves up. They may be getting a makeover. They may be starting to exercise. Something like that is going on with them that they are wanting to sort of explore. And it, generally, this is what you desire in this relationship. So again, it doesn't feel like they're trying to move on to somebody else, but there is something strong happening with them in their lives that's very much changing them. And it's, you know, it's about them being in their lion spirit, being the best they can be. Show me a clarification for the last position. Show me. Page of Wands. Wow. So there's, again, a feeling of starting something, going off and being courageous enough to follow your own heart, your own passion. It's something very creative, something very new. There is a feeling, I want to say, though, that you're going to understand that Page of Wands is something you understand. You understand that fieriness and that wanting to follow your passion, especially if it's something that nobody else is doing that's very unique. Page of Wands is overcoming the fear to follow things that you want that are different from anyone else. And so you understand that that judgment and understanding is coming in for you. And at the same time, justice for them in regards to Page of Wands, because they realize in order for them to have this balance in their lives, they have to be able to follow their heart. You may be dealing with someone who's extremely creative, Sagittarius. This person may be very creative, and it may come across to you sometimes as though that creativity excludes you, or it has no room for you, or they're moving on without you. But this is not, I don't feel this is the case. This is just the type of strong, creative, unique individual that you're with. And it doesn't really speak anything about them not loving you or not wanting to be with you, or this feeling of Four of Wands that you have not being real. It's just that this next 7-day period, they are very, very much into themselves and getting themselves sort of where they want to be at. Something is driving them, their passion. And again, strikes me as someone who has a great opportunity coming in, probably an artist who has a great opportunity with their art coming in, and is very much requiring your judgment, your understanding. Judgment is a card for understanding in this regard. All right, guys, I'm going to leave it at that. This is your reading, Sagittarius, okay? It's a strong reading. It's a very specific reading. I hope it clarified some things for you. If this reading did not resonate with you, that's fine. There are plenty of other readers that you can check out. But for right now, I'm going to say, Sagittarius, have a great week with your incredible creative person, and I will see you in your next reading. My name is Rebecca. I love you. Take care.